to ROSENBURG TV.
Yo, 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 yo.
Man, we in the building, this Prince and Dub P.
Buzz TV.
Here for another one, man. Salute to RBE.
RBE.
And we got a little something to talk about, man. We got Rosenburg Raw PA Stand Up.
Stand Up.
Versus
Heavy Half.
Heavy Half. Chi-Town, baby.
Chi-Town. Yeah. We're going to get straight into this recap, and we got something to touch on.
Yeah.
We might do it within it or after, we go with the flow.
Yeah.
So, I think starting off round one, Rosenburg. Starting off. How you feel about round one?
Round one was cool, man. I think, Rosenburg did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we had a little episode, in the editing of round one.
Oh, we're going in.
That went through. But to get through round one, then Heavy Half came in. And Heavy Half turned up. Like, he raised the temperature in the room, man, and you just felt it.
Mm-hmm.
You knew it was going to be different.
Mm.
After he spit, like, tonight's going to be different.
Mm.
And, honestly, I gave round one to Heavy Half, man. Like, Heavy Half been putting in work for a minute. I have enjoyed his last 34 battles. I gave him round one.
You gave Heavy Half round one.
I gave him round one.
Okay. Round one, Rosenburg started. I like Rosenburg. When Rosenburg's in pocket and not choking, flipping I like Rosenburg. I like his style.
Yeah.
I like him because he gritty and he's believable with me.
Like they say.
And I didn't know he's a young boy too doing his thing, so he has a bright future ahead of him. He had a lot of the heavy flips, which was cool. But I like Rosenberg was very consistent. It's looking like Heavy has a problem, even though it's just the first round.
Yeah.
He's because I'll get half off. It ain't the clearance rack. Ross started spazzing. And then like you said, had the whole editing thing happen at the beginning. We'll get into that later. He said, I popped that. He's like, white teenager dealing with acne. White teenager dealing with acne, something like that. I thought that was dope. And got 6 one. I thought it was over for Heavy in the first round. When Ross said got 6 he got 6 fiends that looked like Lush 1. That was funny. It was fire. Heavy Half. Start. Heavy Half started cool. It was a little slow for me, right? But he started heating up. He's I'm only worried about being in front of that Raw. If they indict me, fired. And then I'm like, okay. After that, I'm like, it's looking like Rosenberg got this in the bag. But then he went to another place with it. That fool said he had the whole Hakuna Matata line. Yeah. I'm not the type to bite my nails. He said that first had crack in it, but then it just got even better. What do you say? The way you keep going and coming back. I thought dude was my karma. Okay, there's so many in this round. He went from being oh my God, way below. I gave him round one.
Heavy Half?
Heavy Half. Rosenberg was more consistent. That was one of the most consistent rounds I seen him, his first round.
Yeah.
It was dope and it was consistent.
It was a good round.
Very good round for Rosenberg. I want to see more after the first round. But first round, even though it started light for me, Heavy Half ended heavy. So I gave round one Heavy Half. Round two. How you feel about round two?
Round two comes across and Rosenberg shows us why we call him Frozenberg.
He calls himself that too.
He calls himself Frozenberg and he freezes. You know what I'm saying? For me, Rosenberg is a talent and I'm tired of seeing this happen. I'm tired of seeing him having this problem in multiple battles over and over and over again. Heavy half goes. And don't get me wrong, Rosenberg has some nice material. Like, I'm not going to front him, but he has some nice material. Heavy half goes, and I'm not mad for somebody that might be edging this the other way, but this is about that feel preference, man. But heavy half makes you feel him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you who I want to see heavy half at. I want to see, just because I need to know what level he's at. You know, at every MC, you gotta have this point, like when you coming out, especially when you're newer.
Okay.
Where you gotta see what level you at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you older, when you start coming up, like Swave 7 had to battle Head Ice because of the comparisons. Like it had to happen. Like you had to see who was who. You know what I'm saying? Heavy Half needs to battle Ill Will. I need to see that.
Heavy Half Ill Will. Okay.
Heavy Half needs to battle Ill Will. Because I believe Heavy Half is everything that they said Ill Will was. I think he's more. Like, after he gets past Ill Will, Calico, you got somebody that needs to talk to you.
That'd be dope. But we gotta. I feel what you said. It's baby steps, and that's not really baby steps because Ill Will. That's a huge jump. That ain't no walk in the park.
No, it ain't. It ain't. I ain't saying it is.
But I'm saying how I see.
I'm just saying like JC had to battle Young Ill because you had to see who was who when they started comparing. Like you gotta have those. You know, B Magic had to battle Conceited. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think Calico's too much. I'm even thinking
Young
Ill. I think you said Young Ill.
Ill Will.
Oh, Ill Will.
Ill Will and Heavy Half.
I still see Ill Will is too much for him though.
Yeah?
Yeah, right. But we gonna see. We would see if that happened. I think it's too much, man.
Yeah, Heavy
Ill
Half
Will.
is something.
Ill Will. You don't get the respect. But anyway, so we gave round. Would you round 2 Heavy Half?
I gave it to Heavy Half just because I felt him more. I felt him.
I feel you. I can't knock you for that. And start just to go back to what I say for round 1. I understand if y'all got it either way on that one. Some people might have Raw getting that round 1, but round 2, Rosenberg had some stuff, but then the stumbling and stuff. He did have like one of the wittiest lines. It was witty to me. It was dope. It was nice. It may seem simple, but it was still witty. He said like a bald head chick. I keep extensions on mine. It seems simple, but it was dope how he said it, and he's believable. And that's why I feel him too. It was cool. I like what else he say?
No,
he just choked.
Yeah.
When he choked, and I think he does write a lot. I don't know how much he goes over his material, and a lot of people, especially who does music too. I don't know. Some people can't do them both at the same time. I don't know if that's where he is in there, but you know, Rosenberg is dope. He needs to work on that choke and just go over a little bit more. Stay in the gym. You know, get those free throws out the way. Round 2, Heavy Half though. He said, you know, talk about you dancing and stuff like that. If you see me cutting the rug, I'm trying to break in your safe. Man,
it's not a crazy bar, you know, because it's not like a double entendre.
It's how you feel. It ain't what
you feel it. Like you was understanding, you feel it. That's what I'm talking about.
What you say is how you say it.
Man.
And I'm a movie buff, so you know when these lines when they done well. Heavy Half, man. He said when I give him the duct tape bird, Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, the whole duct tape bird, Dumb and Dumber line. You know, pretty bird, pretty bird. That was fire. Round 2. This was a clear win round. Heavy back. Heavy is a problem.
Heavy is a problem. Like
Heavy is a problem.
He's coming.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, but we'll see how round 3 ends. You know, it's 2-0 right now. It's not an easy 2-0. One of those rounds is easy for me, but round 3. How you looking round 3?
Well, man, this is Heavy's battle. Like I ain't even really got to break it down. Like this is Heavy's battle. Heavy took this, you know, and he had the African flips and you know, like this is Heavy's battle, man. Like there's nothing to really break down. You know, Rosenberg came and did his thing. And you know what Rosenberg reminds me of? he looked like one of them dudes that's like always outside. Like he's never inside. Like he just walk around outside all day, every day. Like you know, like when you was coming up, every time you went outside, there was that one that was always there. Like he was always like, that's weird. Like, and he looked like he kind of mad about it. Like he don't really want to be outside, but he just there. Like, so he just looked mad, and so he spit that gritty stuff because he's there. Like he don't get no break. There's no break from the streets. Like he's always out there. You know what I'm saying? So he's believable. It's real. But man, you just gotta get your craft together. You know what I'm saying? Like like it already took it away from me. You know, here we are after your second round, and it's time for your third. And there was something that I saw that I didn't like. I saw you in your phone. And you just sitting there, you're not even paying attention. You like focused in like you trying to remember your third round. And then you gave your phone to your homeboy, and he's sitting there in the background following along, like just in case you slip up, he can tell you where you at. Like,
I didn't even catch that. I seen him on his phone. I just, he could have been doing that. I was just taking it as sometimes some people eat you up there. I'm just gonna be on my fault, man. But could be trying to remember them bars too. I don't know if that's what it was.
You already have them by that point. You know what I mean?
And I think Rosenberg can definitely be top tier, way up there. Just like Bridge is saying, work on your craft. Bars is there, the style is there, the feel is there. It's just like it could be great. It can be great. You gotta tweak that. The style. Some people it takes them a long time just finding their style and everything.
Yeah.
This is just working on delivering it and keeping it and just knowing it, where you can start at any part of your round. Now, I don't do this every day. That's just for me as a fan looking in on this. So, because I got respect for this culture, and that's my opinion on it. Round 3, I mean, Bridge is right. You know, Rosenberg, he had a couple cool lines. A little wheelchair line was dope. It started sounding like, I could be wrong. Now, I watched a couple blogs with Rosenberg. He keep it 100, though. He's talking about, it sounded like, I don't know if these was mixtape bars. And now that I heard him before, it just sounded like it was a song that was written the way how he was just spitting it. It didn't sound like a battle bar. It sounded like he was rapping, you know, not talking to him. I don't know if that's what it was, but that's how it started sounding like to me. I mean, Heavy had got this battle. It was a 3-0. I ain't gonna disrespect Rosenberg and say a body.
Yeah, nobody.
It definitely wasn't nobody. I think if Rosenberg, no slip ups in his pocket with the same bars, it would be close.
He still lost. Because I mean, for me,
because he performed. Heavy had like performed well.
Yeah, he did.
He performed well.
But you even said like the wheelchair line. Me personally, I was feeling the flip that Heavy Half did in the third round when he started off with the wheelchair line. The crowd didn't really rock with it.
I didn't like it. He tried though. I give him credit for trying to hit it.
I felt it. If you know, like he said, if he hit him, he'd still be there and it wouldn't be in the wheelchair.
It made sense. No, it made sense, but it was like.
So I gave it. Hold on, man. All right. So we gave the round 3-3, but let's back it up. Bring it back, man. All the controversy that's coming out of this battle because of what happened in the editing of the first round. Now,
what's that all about?
Let me say this first. I reached out to ARP. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie.
Salute.
And he told me that he's not trying to pick on Raw. So let me be careful with my words because I don't want to pick on Raw either. But I think this is a whole bunch of do about nothing. You know, I saw your interview with 15 Minutes of Fame with I saw Jay's interview. Shout out to Jay. Jay's been doing this thing lately, man. He's really coming up on the ranks. Shout out to Jay on Hip Hop Is Real. And look, the meme popped up for a half a second. You know, I think it was meant to be funny. And you know what I'm saying? It was meant to be funny. At the end of the day, you do these blogs, you do these battles, you put them out so that it entertains you. And once it entertained the fans. And I see that this is where it was going. Now, the other stuff afterwards, the Facebook messages back and forth, the personal stuff, I think what people miss is that ARP is actually, he's touchable. He's reachable. So if you say something to him, he's going to react to it. He's going to, you know, he's got the fans.
That's true.
He's got the question and answer blogs where he really responds to you. Like, he actually responds to you. Where other league owners wouldn't respond to it. So do you respect that? Or does it get a bell or a buzzer? You know, depending on how you feel on it. But for me, Rosenberg, you got other things you need to be worried about. Like finishing your rounds. You got other things to be worried. You shouldn't really be concerned about a certain edit when we are watching you choke over and over again. Now that's not, I'm not like choosing sides. I'm just saying that you shouldn't spend so much energy on this. Now what I will give Raw, I'll give Raw, you know, his maturity of saying this is how I feel now. Time heals all wounds. You know, let me, you know, this will change. This could change later. I feel that, you know what I'm saying? Because it shows that manhood that you're like, hey, this is my reaction now. You know, he's like, I don't know why ARP's acting the way he's acting now, but he did admit that, you know, they've done good business with him before. He just don't want to rock with him right now because of what happened. But I will say this. There's one thing that you said. Now, it was a good point about hitting a man with his handcuff. I get it. But that's exactly what you did on stage. You hit ARP, you know, with some lines where he can't defend himself. Because he's the league owner. That's the exact same thing you just did. So for me, you gotta call a spade when the spade is played. So, you know, and people say, like, you know, Jay, shout out to Jay, he was like, you know, he wouldn't have done that to Arsenal. When Arsenal was going off, ARP actually said something on the spot and kind of messed up the round because he was talking on the spot. And he learned from that. So he didn't do that this time.
Let me cut it.
Go ahead.
Let me cut it just a little bit. Let me go back because I'll forget stuff. You know, talk to your wife, your girl, be arguing. You can't think of what to say right. You think about the stuff later. Going back.
Yep.
Now, if shout out to ARP, we got much love, respect for you over here.
Yep.
Showed a lot of love to us, and you are right. He is reachable, and that's dope. He always gets back to you. From us, and that's from us over here. We're on the West, we in the Bay. He's definitely reachable, and that's super dope. Maybe he did mean it to be funny, but also I don't know. I'm speculating. It could have been. I think it was messy too, a little bit, because why put it in there? And you also said, okay, he learned from that. I don't think if he really learned from that, you still should let it rock. It's a battle. Hey, if we're talking about URL, they always people talk about smack is smack, but if you learn from it, he still should let it rock. Who says ARP didn't say nothing right then and there because he cut it? It got edited. You could tell it got edited. That's why I think Jay was mentioning. Should have just let it rock.
Yeah.
Should have let it rock and seen whatever. Maybe it was too much of it, or we could have cut it short. Okay. And what he meant by, okay, handcuff, that's ARP's league. He easily say something right. He probably did say something. I just say, ARP, okay, he's smarter. He said, I'm going to pull a boss move. This is my channel. I'm going to just cut all that. Pro that. Yeah, that's the funny part. But it's funny, but it's more messy than funny.
I mean, I get that.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, I don't know if you say learn from it, just from going off of what you were saying. I think it's, I don't know the whole situation. I'm just saying from what I see, yeah, it's kind of messed up. If he choked, he choked. That's part of the battle, part of the sport. People talking about killing each other's family, but it's entertainment. So whatever you say, like you said, Arsenal did say it. ARP said he spoke up for himself. It's like, but don't do something behind it, because that was kind of behind his back, too. It could have all been right there.
Yeah.
And then maybe Rosenberg could have rebutted that, whatever he said. It could have been something dope. So I don't know if it should get blown out of this because I don't know what their personal business is. I do think it was a little messy to go behind that, especially if he's doing the edits and everything. I think that's part is wrong. Knowing that, like, probably, oh, I could do something.
Well, I mean, you say URL, man, because like they Smack.
For example.
Because Smack, they say a lot of stuff about Smack, and Beasley has come out and said, hey, as long as it's in a battle, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's in a battle. But here's what the problem comes. When you allow somebody to continuously disrespect you over and over again with filler because they want shock value, because honestly it has nothing to do with the opponent. You're not gaining any points. It's all filler when you're talking about the league owner versus your opponent. So you're not gaining any ground with this filler. You begin to think that, okay.
Which is still part of his round, though. Time round. Yeah. Part of his round. He wrote that in there.
So, I mean, but then you set precedent. So everybody starts talking about Smack and nothing happens to him. They say all this bad stuff about him, nothing happens. Then Daylight goes there. And Daylight does this stuff. Like, mind you, he said it outside of a battle because the battle didn't go. So when he flips on him...
Oh, this is a whole other ball.
No, I'm just saying. He flips on him, and then all of a sudden he gets banned. And that's never happened before. Nobody had ever been banned before, and he gets banned from the league. So what I'm saying to say is there's a first time for everything. So because this has never been done before with this editing and the little meme and all that, it's the first time for everything. So who knows? Maybe this is something that we'll see more of in the future now that it's there. But that's what it is. Like, so when you see an ARP say something about it the last time we see somebody call him out on something, why would you think he wouldn't say anything at all this time?
Well, just how it was handled. And going back to the whole Daylight thing, good, but that was outside, and then he did threaten him. Now, when you start some threats, all that street talk and everything like that, even maybe he meant it, maybe he didn't, but you take it seriously. Whether you real or not, you're going to take it seriously. So that part right there. So it wasn't just like, it was just no regular stuff saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we could go over that.
Yeah, well, here's my thing with Raw, man. Like, this happens with Raw. You know what I'm saying? So like he said, this is something that's right now, time heals wounds. You'll see what happens later down the road. We see the same thing with him and Bill Collector. They got into it. Their relationship broke up. Now they cool again. You see the relationship with him and URL. They was bad blood. Now they cool again. So sometimes I think it is a little bit of an overreaction. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
it's
which part though.
Overreaction.
On Rosenberg part?
I don't think it was really that big of a deal. When I watched the footage, it wasn't that big of a deal. And for me, when I say it's not that big of a deal, it's not that big of a deal for Rosenberg Raw. There's other things you need to be concerned about. This is another battle where, you stumbling over your rhymes. And then, like he had the battle.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
He had the battle in PA, and he was using bars that Heavy hit him with in this battle. He did the whole missing key thing in his next battle. Like, so for me, this
is
other
battle,
thing,
missing key thing in this battle.
Yeah, Heavy hit him. So look like you looking for your keys. He goes down to PA and have a battle and says, leg shot makes you look like you're looking for your keys. Like, come on, man. Like, obviously, there's other things that you could be worried about right now. You're in a position where your name is big enough where you're right. You don't have to battle on RBE. You don't. Your name is big enough for that. You're about to get back on the URL stage. Just get your craft together. Like, this is small. Maybe the back and forth on the social media, maybe that stuck you a certain way. But this small edit is small. ARP, was he right? Was he wrong for doing it? You be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying? Was it funny? Was it a boss move? Whatever it was a retaliation to what was said to him. It's how he reacted to it. If you judging the man by the way he reacted, fine. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like he just did it. He did it because of something else that happened and it was a reaction. But to me, at the end of the day, it's small. It's not nothing huge. It's not nothing major. It needs to be blown up. Past this, I think they can work this out behind closed doors with one another. They've worked with each other before. They cool with each other before. It'll be worked out. But to me, small.
Y'all let us know how y'all feel about this. Follow us on Twitter @BuzzTV70. Our Gmail, buzztv.70@gmail.com. YouTube.com/buzztv70. And if y'all first time watching this, hit subscribe. Go watch the rest. Let us know whatever you want us to talk about. Any battle. Bridge LP.
Buzz TV.
Out.
Ugh.